So during the 1800s, during the Age of Reason and then the Enlightenment, it became an embarrassment to be a man of faith, to be a man of revelation. As Thomas Jefferson wrote to his son, he said, "If anyone claims there is a God, you must test his claims against the only oracle of man, which is reason." Right? Anything that is true has to stand up to reason. It has to. If it stands up to reason, you can go from there with it. But it's got to at least meet that minimum. And people who just come up and randomly and arbitrarily say they have this or that or the other assertion or revelation from God or something like that were the laughingstock. That went on for a long time. And it got to the point, I think one of the big turning points was when the communists were atheists. I think that's what turned it around in America. Religion really had been pushed to the outer limits of society. It really was becoming very marginal. And as much as the religions have done a very good job of keeping people in attendance and making them say they believe, the religions have not done a good job at making people actually practice religion. Because by all perceptions, Americans are just getting richer and richer and richer, and more comfortable and living longer and being fatter and everything else. They really are not trying to be humble or give their money to the poor or sell all their things and follow Christ. They're really not doing that. So to the extent that religion is active in America, it's a feel-good sort of religion. That's true. You couldn't have any other sort in a free country. But the reason that people have gone back to it and started taking it seriously, I think, was probably because of the 2 or 3 generations of pressure from the Cold War, from the atheist communists. Unfortunately, there was nobody around to say, hey, let's all calm down here. We don't need to go back to being theistic just because some idiots around the other side of the world say they don't believe in God. They do believe in God. It's called the state. They do worship it. They do have commandments. They do have, sacrifices still. They are a religion. Communism is a religion. Instead of this, we got, let's put "In God We Trust" into the Pledge of Allegiance, and let's put it on our coins. It's always on our coins. Let's make sure that the Soviets know we are people of faith, like Ronald Reagan. Those faithless heathens, those damned atheists over there in Russia. This isn't the attitude we should have taken. So here we are, and religion's back. And in the 1800s, they thought they had whooped it. Now we don't have to fight anything except for religions. That's all that's on the table right now. We don't even have violent ideologies to fight anymore, except the ones that are informed by religions. There is a new religion. They sacrifice to Mother Earth. Their sacrifice is usually in the form of purchasing things that are green or whatever, environmentally friendly. They sacrifice to Mother Earth. They are trying to avoid doomsday or judgment day, which is called global warming, when the balance tips or whatever, we're on the edge of a precipice, all that shit. It's a new religion. They want to sacrifice humans for something that's not human, and they have all kinds of rules and morality about it, and it is threatening the end of the world, just like all other religions. Yeah, religion is a new phenomenon, in a certain sense, because it's just been this side dish for Americans for a long time. Unimportant. Take it or leave it. And if people do take that side dish, it's not yours to talk about. You shut up. They have their religion. If they want it, they can have it, right? That's what the attitude's been in America for a long time. You can't criticize somebody's religion. There are many religions and many faiths, and we all have to respect other religions and faiths and beliefs. Oh man, I'm getting sick of that line. Everybody's getting a little sick of that line of multiculturalism. And it's been the rule for a long time. So religion, while marginalized, was allowed to exist without criticism. And in fact was praised. All of our presidents say they're men of faith. They all pray. They all attend some goddamn church. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, I'm afraid that even though we thought we were done with the battle against religion, it is now the only battle we have to fight. We're fighting Islam. We're going to fight rabid Christianity at home. The Israelis who are building settlements trying to bring on war and the end of days. Iran, and environmentalism, and the Mormons are having a lot of kids too. We've got to keep our, all these threats in front of us. Keep your eye out for the Mormons behind. We've got to keep an eye on religion. It's the next big thing. Religion is back, baby, and it's back in a big way. Religion is going to inform all socialist states in the next generation or two. There won't be such thing as a socialist state without a religious mask or identity to back it. And we've got to make sure America doesn't fall on that sword as well. Yeah, religion's back. We thought we were done with this battle, but better than being bored and talking about President Clinton getting blowjobs in the Oval Office. That's what it was throughout the late 90s. And I'd much, much rather have some sort of fight going than to be talking about Monica Lewinsky's stained dress.